Good morning. It's MaryEllen from the channel Sensational After 60, and I'm going to continue doing some of my Q&As today that from my first year anniversary questions I received. Today I'm going to go through some of the questions that came from people that already have channels. I kind of separated them that way on these slips of paper. Before I forget, today I have on my Yves Saint Laurent tinted oil in my Cherry My Cherie. I think that's what it is. I am still loving it and cannot wait till a dupe comes out. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oh, and I have one more thing. I have a cauterization scar here. Sometimes I darken it, and today I darkened it. It's kind of like my beauty mark. So, those are the only things I've done different. And I'm going to throw a couple of kitchen favorites at the very end, a couple of something I use and a tip that I learned here on YouTube. And I'm just going to do these cold. Okay, my friend Lisa Barnes asks a question. How do I organize my day? Do I use a planner? Yes, I use a planner. I also use my telephone. I use sticky notes a lot on my telephone. Yeah, I do have an Erin Condren planner I bought last year. I started it in July and it goes through 2015. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for next year, but the way hers is set up thinks like I think. So it works real well for me. Balkan Princess, hello Rose. She wants to know what 2 things I would take on a desert island. I guess desert means I'm the only one there. I would take unlimited paper and pens. I wouldn't take my Bible because I can talk to God, but yeah, pencil and pens. Meet the Presleys. Hello Josh and Sarah and Charles. What is my favorite meal to cook? I love to fix beef stroganoff. That's probably my favorite meal to cook. That's Rosa from Rosa's Beauty Fashion. Hello Rosa. She was wondering if my hubby would ever do the hubby tag. He said he would, but I've got to find him when he's in the right mood. So he said he would. So he surprised me in peeking in on a video one day because he said he'd never do that. So Susie Clancy. Susie, today is Thursday, so it is your day off. Susie wants to know what makes me happy. Well, what makes me happy is so different than what used to make me happy. What makes me happy is a sense of peace and contentment. And it's a luxury. It is absolutely a luxury because I am busy since I've retired. I am very, very busy. But I can be a lot more selective on what I do, which gives me peace, which gives me contentment. But that makes me happy. My happiness isn't dependent on the weather or how much I have in my checking account or don't have. Yeah, it makes me happy. Being that good feeling. This is Kaitlin. Her channel is Australia. And what is my all-time favorite makeup product? And she wants to know if I could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? I would have dinner with my father. I'd love to see him one more time. He died 27 years ago. So yeah, my favorite all-time makeup product would probably be the Tarte 360 Creaseless Clean Slate Eyelid Primer. Anne Prettiness, hello Anne. What is my most holy grail product? Well, I just answered that. I believe it's the Tarte. And you know, it will last 16 hours, but okay, Cathy A. Fisher. She would like to know what the 3 best makeup tips that I've learned from others on YouTube. I remember when I read this question because I really thought about this a lot. I read it a couple of weeks ago. One I will mention is from Tati. She mentioned putting gel or cream products in your cleavage, in your bra, if they were cool. And yeah, and I did that, and this winter it was truly a game changer. whether it be a pot of eyeliner, cream eyeliner, a pencil, even mascara. That was a game changer. Amy Miranda used that Conair Pro Curl on my hair when I visited her out in Virginia, and that was a game changer because I use that about once or twice a month, and the curl will stay in between washings, and I'm talking 5 or 6 days. That was a great beauty tip. And then Melissa 55 and Lynette, they did a hair together. They did it separately, but I used both of their techniques to learn how to do a bun. So that also. And this is All That Beauty with Lori. Hi, Lori. She wonders if I have a record that I've stored my ancestors, the pedigrees and profiles. And yes, I did Ancestry.com. I did it a couple of years ago. It's still available for me to look at, but I have not added to it. But on my maternal, on my mother's side, on her mother's side, I am back in the 1400s. So I've gone a long way in that. And in other parts of my family too, but that one I think I'm back the farthest. And I'm going to save the rest for another video. I'm going to have several of these, but I'm going to give you my 2 things that I really like in the kitchen. And this one I will link below this person because she gave me this tip, and it is an awesome tip. It is having to do with aluminum foil. Jeannie from LeadMeToPeace. All these years, I never knew that there were marks on the end, little perforations that you could push in on the end of your paper that holds your roll in. So, I can turn this roll upside down, I can pull it out, and my roll's never going to fall out. I love that tip. Thank you, Jeannie. I went in there and I did it on all my things, and they all had holes. They all had that mark. So if you guys don't do that, that's a good one. Another thing is, I know everybody doesn't use butter, but I use butter and I use it. I like to have it soft. And probably 15 years ago, I bought something called a butter boat, and it comes in 3 parts, and you store this on your countertop. Here is the first part, and it has a line right there where you fill your water. The second is the actual boat, and the third part is the lid. And these you put your butter in there, put your water, and you put it there, and it keeps your water at room temperature. Those are my tips. Those are my answers to some of my questions, and there will be some more. I may start putting some of them at the end of the video because I had a ton of questions. So it's all good. Thank you so much, and you all have a great day. Bye-bye.